This meeting is being recorded by none other than John Goldar. So I'd like to call this meeting to order with a roll call. Mr. Brown?
Here.
Ms. Von Jess?
Here.
Mr. Smith?
Hello.
All in favor? There's, first item on the agenda is the approval of the minutes of February 18th.
Motion to approve the minutes as printed before us.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
You get that, Jim?
Thank you.
There's a bill submitted for February 2026.
Motion to approve paying the bills as the line before us.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Motion passes. There's the director's report.
All right. So basically, office stuff has been just day-to-day routine activities around the office. Doing a lot of champ, teaching Jeannie different things for champ. Everything's been a little quiet this month. As far as Garfield Street, we've been working on a few work orders over there. I know we had a tree fall down during the blizzard, so we had a company come in and clean that out, along with the tree here also. I know Jerome had an issue with the sign, but the electric company that's here has to dig all the way to the street. So it's not even worth replacing the sign right now because they were gonna have to take it down anyway. But, so I'm gonna look into that, and we're also trying to find out if the state is going to give us money back for the emergency things. Here we're lucky, it's only the 2 trees. We didn't have to call in outside sources for plowing. So, you know, with that being said, if they're gonna pay for the sign, we might pay for a whole new sign. I'm waiting to hear.
What's the sign issue?
A tree fell right on top of the sign and knocked it over, so now it's just leaning up. Yeah, they crushed it.
Presidential terrace sign.
Yeah, I mean, the
I didn't
sign.
notice, okay.
Yeah, the
I
sign,
drive it every day.
the sign itself, he's able to put up. Is there a lot of damage to the
The sign looks like it's all right, but it tore down like how the sign stands. So we've been putting it up, and then the wind been knocking it back.
but like the electric guy said, it's no use putting it up now because they're gonna dig right in that whole area,
Okay.
so.
Regardless of whether anything happened to the sign, they were gonna dig through that.
Yep,
Okay.
so
Makes sense.
that kind of made it easier, but now, you know, if we have to put it back up, then hopefully we can get state funds in the emergency fund from damage from the storm. Because she did consider it an emergency,
Okay.
a state of emergency. And then Garfield Street also, we lost a tree and we had that all cleared out over there too. So that's it, it's been kind of a slow month and just doing normal day-to-day activities.
Okay. We have a motion
Motion to accept
approve
the director's report.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Is that?
I got, who did it, who made it?
Jerome and Steph, second.
I told them I'm half the time. I look up and they've already done it and I'm like, who said that? Who did it?
There's no business?
Raise your hand.
Yep, new business.
Okay.
So our first one is a discussion and board vote on project number 003068, common entry flooring for a preliminary board vote to sign the contract with the architect, recommended lowest bidder. So basically, the bids aren't due until March 25th, so it would kind of save us from having an emergency meeting to vote the lowest bidder. So what we did actually in Swansea too, we had the same problem, was the board just voted to go ahead and sign the lowest bidder as long as the architect did all the, checked with all the references and gave us a low bidder recommendation letter to go ahead and hire the lowest bidder floor company that comes in. And that's to do all the back entrances and all the stairways, front and back entrances. So all the hallways and all new flooring.
I'll make a motion to go with the lowest bidding, provided that you think they're okay to do the job.
Okay.
Second.
Eric, can I steal your pen? Mine just got so
I'll write the motion too. I'll write here.
All in favor?
I got it.
Aye.
Motion passes. No old business?
We still have a possible board vote, to hire mosquito squad for the 2026 spring in the amount of $12.50. And, we usually ask them to use the, natural ingredients. So, I asked the board to go ahead and if we can get a vote on spraying and using the natural ingredients that.
I was gonna ask about the applications, but it looks like they come in 5 times to do that.
Yep.
So that's $250 per application. May through August.
And, I mean,
And what's the difference in the applications? You said it was
yeah, it's supposed to be all natural.
natural.
Yes, and it is, nice because the tenants do sit out there a lot and
They can
they,
use their back porches.
they,
We did it last year and it was pretty effective.
we've done it probably every year for the last 5 to 7 years.
I'll make a motion to go ahead with the mosquito squad.
Second.
Yeah.
Got it. Thank you very much.
Just need a vote.
No old business? That was old business?
You just need a vote on that.
Do you want to vote on that one? Do you want to do a vote on that one?
Should, yeah.
Okay, so,
Aye.
Aye.
Sorry, motion passes.
okay.
Thank you.
I don't have any old business, just waiting for, the screen company to start doing the back, porches. That's gonna be really nice when those get done, so I'm really excited about that and the flooring.
Do they have a deadline? Are they gonna be here before spring to get that done?
Yeah, so we
I
haven't
should say
even,
spring, but before.
yeah, so we haven't even had the construction meeting. Once we have the construction meeting and we all sign, they have, every contractor has a different amount, but they're given so many days that they have to get half of the job done before. So, once we have, we give them the notice to proceed, that's when the time starts. And that's not what I have.
And maintenance report?
Yeah, we got in the snow, getting ready for the spring already. It's just been, I got an apartment I gotta start on now, we just got open today. So, everything's been going pretty smoothly.
It does. Everything else okay?
Yeah.
No problems?
No, because you're doing a good job. And
Good.
Everyone's been wonderful.
Yes.
I really enjoyed it.
Very good.
Thank you.
Really. Could I have a motion to accept the maintenance report?
Motion to accept.
Second.
Is it?
Got it.
All in favor?
Aye.
Who?
Aye.
Yeah. Anything tenants? Anything from the tenants?
No,
No?
no. Would like to wish you a really nice retirement, though.
Oh, thank you.
And we hope you get your really big party.
Thank you.
And I hope I get an invitation.
Thank you very much.
Yep.
Anything else? Nothing? Good. All right, and the next meeting,
April 15th?
All right.
is that okay with everybody?
Yeah.
I'll make a motion to adjourn if there's no further business.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Motion to,
Aye.
meeting to adjourn.